Hello, today I will read Leviticus chapter 6. It continues with the guilt offering from the chapter 5. Okay, let's read. The Lord said to Moses, "If anyone sins and is unfaithful to the Lord by deceiving his neighbor about something entrusted to him or left in his care or stolen, or if he cheats him, or if he finds lost property and lies about it, or if he swears falsely, or if he commits any such sin that people may do. When he does sins and becomes guilty, he must return what he has stolen or taken by extortion, or what was entrusted to him, or the lost property he found, or whatever it was he swore falsely about it. He must make restitution in full. Add a fifth of the value. To it and give it all to the owner on the day he presents his guilt offering. And as a penalty he must bring to the priest, that is to the Lord his guilt offering, a ram from the flock, one without defect and of the proper value. A fifth value. A fifth of the value to it, and a ram for his sin as a guilt offering. A ram from the flock, one without defect and of the proper value. In this way the priest will make atonement for him before the Lord, and he will be forgiven for any of these things he did that made him guilty. So those things are not a sin like he didn't know that he made a mistake. Maybe, not maybe, for sure he did know, but it was still a way of redemption. Let's continue. The burnt offering. The burnt offering, I think it was the sin offering. The burnt offering, it will continue with more details, each of them. The Lord said to Moses, "Give Aaron and his sons this command. These are the regulations for the burnt offering. The burnt offering is to remain on the altar hard throughout the night till morning, and the fire must be kept burning on the altar." Fire. The priest shall then put on his linen clothes with linen undergarments next to his body, and shall remove the ashes of the burnt offering that the fire has consumed on the altar, and place them beside the altar. Then he is to take off these clothes and put on others, and carry the ashes outside the camp to a place that is ceremonially clean. The fire on the altar must be kept burning. It must not go out. Every morning the priest is to add firewood and arrange the burnt offering on the fire and burn the fat of the fellowship offerings on it. The fire must be kept burning on the altar continuously. It must not go out. These are the regulations for the grain offering. Aaron's sons are to bring it before the Lord in front of the altar. The priest is to take a handful of fine flour and oil together with all the incense on the grain offering, and burn the memorial portion on the altar as an aroma pleasing to the Lord. Aaron and his sons shall eat the rest of it, but it is to be eaten without yeast in a holy place. They are to eat it in the courtyard of the tent of meeting. It must not be baked with yeast. I have given it as their share of the offerings made to me by fire. Like the sin offering and the guilt offering, it is most holy. Any male descendant of Aaron may eat it. It is his regular share of the offerings made to the Lord by fire for the generations to come. Whatever touches them will become holy. Wow. So to be a Levite, son of Aaron, you should be holy. The Lord also said to Moses, and not just that, but they should be holy. But we should be holy, everyone, because after Jesus Christ came, the things were not just for the Israelites, but for the entire world, and it is more. The Bible will explain it. Let's continue now. The Lord also said to Moses, "This is the offering Aaron and his sons are to bring to the Lord on the day he is anointed. A tenth of an ephah, of fine flour, as a regular grain offering, half of it in the morning and half of in the evening. Prepare it with the oil on a griddle. Bring it well mixed and present the grain offering broken in pieces as an aroma pleasing to the Lord. The son who is to succeed him as anointed priest shall prepare it. It is the Lord's regular share and is to be burned completely. Every grain offering of a priest shall be burned completely. It must not be eaten." So, on the day he is anointed, that should not be eaten. When the Levites were the Levites, the sons of Aaron were anointed as put in a position as priests, they should give to the Lord an offering. 10% of an ephah of fine flour with oil, prepared with oil on a griddle, well mixed, and that should be burned completely. It must not be eaten. The Lord said to Moses, "Say to Aaron and his sons, these are the regulations for the sin offering. The sin offering is to be slaughtered before the Lord in the place the burnt offering is slaughtered. It is most holy. The priest who offers it shall eat it. It is to be eaten in a holy place. in the courtyard of the tent of meeting. Whatever touches any of the flesh will become holy, and if any of the blood is spattered on a garment, you must wash it in a holy place. The clay pot the meat is cooked in, the clay pot the meat is cooked in must be broken. But if it is cooked in a bronze pot, the pot is to be scoured and rinsed with water. Clay pots were like just for one use, and they should be broken. If it was for the sin offering. Like a plastic bottle, you cannot use it more than a week or something like that. I even tried, and it will become too small. Yeah, you wash the bottle, but it is plastic and it is not so okay. The pot is to be more than a week. I think it's not a week. Maybe it's okay if you wash the bottle or something, but I don't know. And rinsed with water. Any male in a priest family may eat it. It is most holy. But any sin offering whose blood is brought into the tent of meeting to make atonement in the holy place must not be eaten. It must be burned. So there are some regulations, some exceptions, or some things, So those offerings were not all burned. Most of them were eaten by the Levites and the priests, but it's still there are some cases, some exceptions, that it must not be eaten. It must be burned, or both. I think both. Burned completely, yeah. Shall be burned completely. That was the chapter. Leviticus is a bit. If you don't like all those rituals, it will be a bit hard, but it's still interesting. We can learn lots of things, but I don't know what really means in spiritual world or in our days after Jesus came, and what really means the sin offering, the grain offering, the burnt offering, the guilt offering, and the fellowship offering. Lots of offerings. Okay, that was the chapter. May the God bless me, protect me, and enlighten me in the next chapter too. And if He wants, you will see me there too. God bless you all, and goodbye.